You like reading?
We're back with the burning wheel.
Yes.
All right, so I think,
I'm good
well,
with 9.
Podino and Cadmail head off to wherever they're going. We jump back to Jontos in the mercenary that's yelling at him. What are you gonna do about this, Jontos? He's legitimately like in your face saying you need to go make us food again, or this is gonna end badly.
I'm going to go and probably follow his instructions. I'm going to go to the kitchen and I'm going to go and look and see what we have for things I can make easier options that would be edible.
Besides stew.
And I'm going to double check the meat while I do so.
Okay.
The only way I can get an advantage dice to making some light, quick, easy meal thing that's going to appease him and the other sailors. Is there any way to get an advantage dice for that? Advantage die?
Say it again.
Is there any way I can get it? You know what? I forgot to make out my forks last time. That's part of my problem. Darn. I forgot to use any of my forks last time.
That's sad.
I have like 3. Wow.
We didn't even get forks with the meal? Come on, Josh.
I could have forked in knives and then we would have been in a real good place, but I messed
Forks
up.
and knives and forks and knives and...
Done messed up.
I did. I don't
Loving
know.
how it's going, dude. Loving how it's going. Okay, we really need to show off all of Jared's portraits.
Hey, we're not done yet.
I think I'm just gonna try and make
Is
something.
Jared like a narcissist or something?
Say it again.
Is Jared like a narcissist or something?
A narcissist?
Yeah.
Like his character?
Yeah.
Or him?
Noble.
I meant his character.
Yeah, it's definitely his character.
I think I'm going to make an attempt at that's something fairly simple that will appease the crew.
Okay.
I'm going to
So,
fork in my knives because, using that to chop and stuff and fire building. And I'm also going to fork in mystery meat wise so I know what not to put in the food.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, all I can do.
Okay.
Hope it's not
Let's see how horribly this ends.
What's our obstacle?
1. I'm gonna laugh. So okay. Nice.
Man.
All right. So, what exactly is your meal?
Bread and cheese.
Like bread and cheese and some like jerky or something like that. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something quick and simple.
Yeah, quick and simple. And yeah, I think that manages to tide everybody over. There's definitely a lot of discontentment. And you've used more supplies than necessary for this meal, but no one's gonna punch you out or anything, so.
Okay.
What? More supplies than necessary?
I thought you might be wondering that.
You're ruining the budget.
Avion, how are you responding to like the meal change and like all this stuff like that's going on?
I'm like, well, the first stuff was fine, but I guess this is better.
You just try to cheer him up. Do you actually want to make a roll to like cheer Jontos up?
Sure. What would that
I think it'd probably be oratory.
Okay, that's what I actually have that.
Oh, you know what you should do? You can make like a speech to like everyone, right? To like take their minds off of the horrible food and like not put so much of the blame on Jontos. Like that could probably help.
It's like, tonight might not have been the best, but just think of it. It can only get better.
And no pressure or anything.
So yeah, that's up 3.
Oh. I work in bureaucracy.
Fork in what?
Bureaucracy.
No. Again, like you can always argue for forks as long as you like put the like tell me how that's helping.
Can I fork in his new food or add that in? If he made something better.
Oh, as an advantage dice? Yeah, that's fine. Sure.
Okay. So that's just 1.
Yep.
And what's the ob?
3. Because it's the most common will exponent of the crowd. You did get a 6 though. Unfortunately, you got a 1.
Yeah, not worth it.
It's only a 1 in 12 chance.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, so so what was your exact intent there?
To try to make them not mad at Josh.
All right. So I think what happens is everything you say, it ends up pointing back to Josh being the problem. Right? So like you're
You
saying
have
like
just made my life so much easier. Thank you very much.
I think you totally didn't mean it that way, and it all sounds nice, but it's like, remember, like it can only get better than this. Or like I'm sure that Mr. John Toast was just giving us something that was crap first, so that anything else he makes seems best by comparison, and stuff like that. So
Now, this is the best meal I've ever had.
that was made by John Toast.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, I think that was the best meal yet.
Made in this voyage.
I mean, it's really not like it's nothing compared to the meals that I usually eat, but it's not half bad. At least for John Toast.
I like this.
Yeah, so I think Gen comes up behind you and like claps a hand on your shoulders, like, "Sorry, big brother."
It's like comparing cabbages.
They're both horrible, but I mean, if you get a good cabbage, I mean, it's better than nothing, right?
I
There's
don't
nothing with cabbage
see
in
the
it.
comparison. I love cabbages.
Well, I do too, but
That's no cabbage.
normal people don't, I guess.
No, he says this is what Adam says. But it's not. But that wasn't a cabbage. I like cabbages too. But
Yeah,
that was not a cabbage.
but that wasn't a cabbage.
Next time, just go for cabbage.
Yeah. He claps me on the shoulder. He's like, next time, just boil some cabbage.
John Totes is very
How
much
close
not
are you to
happy with
upgrading
the
your
words.
cooking skill?
Nowhere near,
Awesome.
because
Oh, because you've been forking.
You've been doing so many
they're all
routine
I
routine.
really
tests.
want
Yeah.
to win. I really want to
Uh-huh.
actually, not die before I can manage to upgrade the skill. Worth more to me to not have everybody completely angry with me than it is to upgrade the skill and make everyone love me at this point.
All right, so we jump back over to Podino and Cadmail. How are you gonna get out of this, Podino?
I ask him to come with me, and I take him to a secluded room to talk things over.
Oh dear.
Wait, well, no. I offered to help you find something, but you need to tell me what you want to find first. I'm not just gonna randomly go with you.
I'm gonna come clean. Remember, that's what I said before. I'm coming clean. I'll explain everything.
And so he goes to lead you somewhere else. Do you go with him?
Okay, I would probably. Well, we can have a meeting tonight then with the captain and the rest of the.
It has to be with just
group
you.
here.
You don't understand. You're the only person that I can trust. Nobody else is going to trust a lizard folk or a dragon blood. You're the only one who will
That's
understand.
the man who
Please.
hired you.
Would you buy that, Cadmail? I think you kind of would, because
no,
like
I mean,
the line
but
about
what is he?
no, like at least
No,
the line
but
about
he
dragon
lied
blood.
to me before and
Fair
stuff,
enough.
and I've seen the
Yeah,
knife,
so
and I
Connor,
know
put some dice behind that.
suspicious.
Do another falsehood roll.
Can it be persuasion?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're trying to persuade someone to do something because it's in their best interest. That's persuasion.
Yes. This is definitely in his best interest, for sure.
Cause see, I think he's open to talking with you, but he doesn't want to meet with you alone. So I was thinking his first thing might be to go and get bodyguard wife.
Talia.
Yeah,
What
'cause
is
he knows
persuasion, Caleb?
Podino too, as far as she's been working with him. So
Yeah, that's true.
Caleb, what is persuasion?
What do you mean?
What is it? Will?
Yeah, it's will.
Okay.
Wait, do you not have persuasion? Oh, you don't have persuasion, do you?
Nope.
All right. He got a 2.
Did I fail?
Observation,
course.
Cadmail. And your successes are double.
observation.
Yeah.
Can I fork persuasion because he's trying to persuade me?
Or actually, rather, persuasion is actually against your will. Just against your base will. So let's look here. Your will is 3, so he still failed because it would double to 6. So yeah. Oh goodness.
You're trying a persuasion check on
Wait, it's just base will.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense that it would be fixed rather than opposed. Because you'd think that would be a defense reaction there. As far
Again,
as...
the base persuasion, yes, just like a 1 persuasion roll. If we were doing a duel of wits, like if this is a bigger conversation, then it would be a whole bunch of back and forth type stuff that you'd be using skills back and forth to do that. But he's just trying to persuade you of one thing.
But yeah. Because that doesn't make sense. Otherwise, a high-level persuasion character could just force all the other PCs to do whatever they want.
No, again,
Well, no, because that's not how persuasion works in Burning Wheel. In Burning Wheel, persuasion means that essentially it means that everyone around you would believe you. It's still up to the player whether or not their character does believe.
Yep. It's always your agency whether or not you believe someone.
Oh.
Like we do. Okay, again, we do. Sorry, I should have asked you. We do rolls. If there's a possibility of you being persuaded, then I usually let you set the ob if it's not high, if it's higher than your will or whatever.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure there would have been a chance there with the Dragon Blood argument, but
but again, he
still
failed.
wants to be on the side.
He failed by a lot, so.
Gotcha. So I'm willing to meet with you. Yes, but let's meet later tonight. I'll get what's her name? Talia. Yeah. You've been working with Talia, right?
Yes, I trust Talia.
I'd like to have her speak on your behalf when we meet. So I'll set a time tonight then at my cabin.
Yeah,
and,
it's pretty late already, so
Mm-hmm.
How long until
so
that?
See, in let's say about a half an hour, I still need to finish my proper meal here, and meet me in my cabin.
Indeed.
All right,
cool. And then I just leave.
Yeah, let's just skip to that then. So.
No, goodness, no.
Oh, you're gonna do something in the.
Of course.
Oh, right. Okay, go ahead.
I would probably go actually straight to Avion and
Talia.
Yeah, and then let them know about.
Sure.
So as far as if Connor's doing something right now, if they think that no way, we got to keep an eye on him immediately. As far as
Okay, so I mean, I think that's so. You just tell her everything.
yeah, well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
and I'd probably have her-
Talia immediately says, "He's an assassin. We have to go. We have to get him and bind him. We cannot trust him." I knew I didn't like him from the moment I set eyes on him, and now I'm hiccuping like crazy. I apologize.
Has she been hitting the line?
No, it was from your stew, Josh. Gosh. No, I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
Like literally, for some reason today, I've just been hiccuping.
Am I there
like
too?
I
crazy.
set the ship on fire.
I don't know why. Ugh. Avion, what is your response to this?
I set the ship on.
So that's what I was thinking. I'd have Talalia just go and follow him right away.
Okay, so yeah, she goes and does that. Podino, you said you wanted to set the ship on fire, and I think half the people are frozen right now.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's
Reload.
like just your household. Wait, and Adam
What?
and Josh.
Let's go ahead and refresh.
I didn't hear anything for the last like 2 minutes.
That's okay. Basically,
I set the ship on fire.
yeah. So you set the ship on fire.
Yes.
I mean, how though? Because like ships
Throw
just
it
don't
first, but then-
spontaneously.
Yeah, again, there's a test.
Yeah.
That's
no, I'll
literally
go
a
for it.
skill. So go ahead and roll inconspicuous first. To make. To
I go
do
into
this.
the and I go into the kitchen.
Sure.
Because
Again,
that
make
would be a
make it
place to go to.
make
for-
inconspicuous to do that like unnoticed. You know.
Because I mean, no, I wouldn't have. We wouldn't have like let him out. Everyone was on the top deck, right?
Yeah.
Probably would have like waved Talalia over as far as if he ran off. We saw where he went.
Again, there's a big
we
crowd.
did.
All the sailors are on deck. So let's Catamale, go ahead and roll an observation against his inconspicuous here, and see if you notice
I was just
that.
with him though. Like
No, but
that's-
again, like, are you like? I thought you were gonna go have a separate conversation with them and then like come back. And again, like he's gonna like
yes,
go.
but the first thing I want to do is get Talalia to watch him. As far as that goes, like you can stay with
Okay.
Talalia until the meeting, kind of a deal.
And Connor keeps.
Connor's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, Connor. So it looks like you don't have a whole lot of time.
I mean, if he's trying to like slip away quick while I've.
But again, like
talking
I think
or
that's
something.
the inconspicuous role, right? Like he's trying to just make an observation test. He's
Can I fork in my agility?
no, you can't fork stats into skills. So he's literally just trying to like blend in with the crowd of sailors all eating carousing and whatnot, and pretend like he's like maybe like carrying something into the kitchen that needs to go in there or whatever, you know, acting very very unsuspicious. And so just make an observation.
Okay.
But again, it's against a
Do
2.
I get anything because he
make
was
make
right
advantage?
there?
Yeah, you take 1 advantage dice. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's against 2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yay!
Wow.
First success of the day. Heck, my first success of the game.
Well, that didn't help.
Of this game and the game that we were doing with the blind guy.
Yeah. So
My first success, like
Really?
ever.
You haven't gotten any success?
no, he's gotten successes before.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
You've gotten successes.
Shut up.
You shot someone with a cross, or actually you missed the crossbow. You intimidated the crap out of those people though. Yeah. So he goes into the kitchen unnoticed. Now make a fire building test, right, Connor?
You should roll observation for my wife.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, she doesn't actually have observation skill, but
What?
I'll roll untrained for her.
See, I don't know. That doesn't make sense because I would have kept him with me. That's not.
But again, you said meet in a half an hour. Like,
Yeah, but
And I just go into religion as if
watching
it-
him.
you
Like,
legitimately
food.
framed the scene in such a way that it was totally plausible for him to do that. If you had said, "Yeah, I keep him with me" or whatever, you said, "Meet back in a half an hour and we'll meet this or we'll talk about this."
And
Yes, for setting up the meeting, but not for getting Talalia to watch him first. That
Yeah,
was
again,
my
this is okay. So this is how I'm picturing the stuff to go down. So you go over to talk to Talia, and Connor like almost immediately like slips into the crowd and does it very well. Like he's slipping between people, pretending like he's doing something important, not looking very not suspicious. You go over to Talia. This is happening within a matter of like
really
you know,
into the crowd.
20
Like,
seconds. There's
deck of
like
a
all of the
maybe-
sailors are on deck right now, and it's dark.
I am like
Why
the
would
most
everybody be on
agile
deck?
person.
They're all eating.
I have a 5 gray shaded agility, so I just kind of
Don't
I'm
you eat in your
fast.
quarters?
and so what I'm doing is
No,
I'm like going in to get
John
some
is
food
handing out the
that
new food right now.
that John Toast just served.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I just go and, like,
he goes
grab
and like
food.
grab food. Like it's totally legit.
yeah.
He just goes over to
I
grab
just
food.
make a fire in the
That's
kitchen.
why it's an inconspicuous role. He looks totally legit. Nothing looks out of place. You go to talk to Talia and you say, "Hey, we need to keep an eye on this guy." You tell her what happened. She's like, "Holy crap, we need to go get him right
Yeah.
now." You look, he's
Okay,
not
alright.
on deck.
So
so-
what is fire making stats wise?
Is there nobody in the kitchen?
No, there's people in the kitchen.
Is it
I was gonna
agility?
say, if you just barge into the kitchen,
Yeah, and I think again, like this test is going to be like how fast he can set something on fire.
So agility is what fire making is. Caleb, skill wise, what is fire making?
Perception. It's based on perception.
Perception.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
Oh yeah. Woot.
I mean, this is really only an ob 1, right? Like, cause there is fire. There's probably like the little stove
I
thing or
guarantee I
whatever.
failed.
Wow.
I failed, right? Yep, I failed.
Yeah, you failed. All right, so again, like I think
Oh,
what
there's a 6. There's a
I think
6.
what it is. Oh, there's a 6.
There's a
Okay,
6.
go ahead and reel it again. That's fine. Oh.
Wow.
I got 5112
Wow.
on my screen. Oh, maybe that was just for me. Never mind.
Yeah, don't pay attention to what the numbers are on the screen. Some of those aren't right. I don't know why, but yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think what it really is you fail doing it fast, right? Like you start doing it,
Yeah.
and it would succeed if you had enough
I mean,
time. But Talia,
Literally game over. They're just gonna kill me now.
Talia steps into the room
Yeah.
and sees you,
And I'm literally just sitting there trying to set something on fire. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, she
either
staffs
I
you to
start
death.
fighting or
No,
what?
like literally, she just hits you with her staff.
okay. Well,
So roll knives in response if that's your response.
I'm assuming we all show up too. Like,
Yeah, Talia
Oh, okay.
booked it there, so she's there first, and so the first exchange will just be between them, and then you'll be behind her.
gotcha.
Trevor,
Yeah,
you
game
grabbed
over.
other
This is
people
lame.
as well who can fight.
No, she just went right away.
Well, yes, yeah, that's probably what I was doing.
I mean,
literally,
right.
some of the
Yeah.
mercenaries. and-
yeah. There's literally nothing else I can do. I guess I'm just fighting.
All right, she got a 4,
And
I have exhausted literally everything.
and she definitely has fate because she's been fulfilling her beliefs very nicely.
What are her beliefs?
But she got they're all surrounding making sure Avion is protected.
Wow.
Gotcha. How much she loves her.
Well, I mean, I'm using
her
the fate
husband.
points.
But I think the exchange here isn't. Oh, nice.
Ah.
Yeah, you have a legit chance at this, man.
Wait, what? He got 2. Oh, he
Oh,
rolled
that's a
a
success.
I see.
That's
Gotcha.
That is a
Gratiated.
success because your
So
knife
I
is
got-
gratiated. So you tied.
What? How did he get gratiated knives?
He has a gratiated agility. He also has crap stats otherwise.
Gratiated agility.
Yep.
What do you have to do to get that?
Spend stat points for like 5 stat points to gratiate an ability. So he has like 2s and 3s and everything else.
That's still not that bad. I mean,
I know. I'm just saying, like he doesn't have. That's the best thing he has going for him. So, oh goodness, I'm dying here.
I just need to see. Okay, I want to make sure it was a difficulty test. Okay. So yeah, so we tie though. So what's the deal?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure off the top of my head what happens on a tie. Actually, let's just say it's a stalemate, right? Like, and he's gone.
Bless you.
Thanks. Oh my goodness, my hiccups are killing me. Connor, let's just say it's a stalemate, so neither of you hit each other.
Okay.
But yeah, she's swinging her staff around. What is it called? I can never remember what the stupid thing is called.
Is the princess in this room?
Yeah, she's in the kitchen.
Well, she's in the
Kanabo.
larder.
Yeah,
If
she's in the
you
larder,
were
so
the,
she's in the room next door, basically.
So the
Okay.
pantry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my picture is gonna be so accurate.
So would she react to anything going on in this room?
Probably
Since we're
soon.
yelling and
Probably soon, but
stabbing each other.
not in the
Okay.
initial. Yeah, not in the initial bout. So basically, yeah, she's swinging her kanabo around, and like she probably like bangs over some of the pots and whatnot onto the
At
ground.
this point, I definitely have noticed, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And so
And can I tell offhand? Well, did I notice Podino attempting to make the fire?
No.
No, but I
Do I come in with
see
the extra mercenaries?
you're out there
and
like
Avion
yeah,
then?
you're out there like handing out the
You'd probably see me and Avion
stuff.
running with the mercenaries too.
yeah.
and I hear the pots fall over in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I am dumping whatever I'm doing on the nearest kitchen help cabin boy and heading
Okay.
in toward my galley. No one breaks stuff in my galley. It's a galley, by the way, not a kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. Do I
Um,
show up with the mercenaries and stuff then?
Yeah, so I mean, they go back and forth real quick, but yeah, Podino's dodging in and out with his knife, and then I mean, I think the first person who goes in is Jontos because he's right there, and so Jontos, what do you do in the initial like? You walk in.
I see. What's his name's
see-
wife?
You see Talaya and Podino fighting it out.
Okay. Oi! Take that out of my kitchen. I know dinner wasn't that good, but you cannot be killing each other in my kitchen.
And I can just imagine you yelling this at
You're
them as
yelling.
they're like dodging in and out.
Out!
Great.
At this point, I'm going to pull out my knife as well.
Okay.
Out! Both of you.
I mean, she
You,
doesn't stop. I
can-
don't know if you stop, Podino.
I mean, I kind of
Probably
hesitate.
come in with
but-
the mercenaries and stuff. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
and again, I think
Oh,
basically at that point, Podino, are you just gonna fight to the death?
I mean, I don't want to. I don't. There's literally no other role else I can make.
Yeah,
I
okay.
have no other skill.
Okay, I mean, like this is the thing though. Like, it's either live to survive, like live to fight another day, because they're not gonna just kill you outright, right? Like,
well, I mean, now that he attacked,
no, but again, like Talaya isn't gonna kill him outright. She's gonna smack him with her staff a bunch of times and knock him unconscious, and then interrogate him later. And if if the mercenaries walk in, Podino, are you just gonna like drop your knife and surrender?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think yeah, there's that moment of pause where like yeah, you're like standing there and you're like you hesitate and they're standing there, and I think right before you drop your knife, the princess steps out and she's like, "What's happening?"
I stab her in the face.
I thought you did.
No, I grab her and use her as a hostage.
Mhm.
no, we'd have her. What? She's nowhere near. No, you can't just be like, oh my gosh, she's right in front of him now.
No, because this is the thing.
Well,
Like I'm
I
framing
have
the
a great
whole
standing
thing.
agility.
He has the
No. Agility test. Let's do
We'd
it.
have you
yeah,
surrounded
agility
now.
test. Agility
Yeah.
test.
Agility test.
No, I was thinking like in the mid, like you guys walk in and this happens. Yeah, but agility test, someone else can make an agility test in response. Actually, everybody can make an agility test in response to see how this goes down.
Do we not have him surrounded? Does
No. Okay, so the
Avion's
galley,
wife
I'll-
not like she's covering
I
him
will
with a
draw-
staff?
I will
I was assuming
draw.
there's only one door though.
Yeah, there's only one door. So let me draw this for you guys. So this is the galley. This is the larder. This is the larder right here. This, let's see. This is the door. There's probably actually two different like storage areas or whatever. This is the door that like leads, in and out of the deck, and then this is like the stoves, kitchens, like stuff he would use to make fires. And so he's over here doing all that. Talia walks in, and he's on this side, and she's on this side, and they're fighting each other. And so there's that moment where you guys walk in here, and then she walks out, and she's literally right behind him in the perfect position to just be grabbed. And that is how this
And
literally
is all the blood
that's literally
that
how
was
I was
spilt if you guys
planning
don't
the
surrender.
scene the entire time. Like that's exactly how I was seeing in my head the whole time. Not that she was gonna walk out, but like that's where he was.
I mean, fine if you're gonna Deus Ex Machina it there to have the perfect.
It's not a Deus Ex Machina. This is the whole.
Oh no, she pops out exactly where he can grab her.
Trevor,
at the
I've made
perfect
her
time to grab
character.
her
I
as
made her
soon as we
character
walk in.
legitimately like this for this kind of stuff to have happened. This is the reason that she's in such dangers, because she's very stupid. And also, this is just to make the story more interesting. Literally, at this point, if you guys just attack him or you just like knock him out, the story's over. Like that's it.
Otherwise,
Nothing else happens.
I'm dead, and then the story just continues without me. So
So I want to have a.
I mean, I don't know what else
I
is
want to
great.
give Podino some chance to do something because he hasn't had that chance yet.
You still have to admit it's set up. So whatever, continue. But
well, yeah,
Again,
I mean,
but
it's definitely
the
set up.
story is not about perfect plot or whatever. This is about the characters, and I want to give Podino a chance to do something else. But okay, so you make an agility test. Talia is gonna make an agility test. She actually has a 5 in agility, so.
And this is what will prove it right here is if my character will always be cursed in life because
Crap.
what?
Wow.
I'm gonna re-roll that just so that I make sure I have my right obstacle. At
Right.
least. Ah, that's good.
what's the obstacle?
Still
4.
couldn't get- still can't get anywhere.
You got a 6 there. Talia got 2 6s.
Yes, she did. So she's rolling them again because she got fate. Ah, dang it! Neither
How
of
do you
those are
tell her
successes.
about
for hers.
sixes?
Go
Hover over the successes.
Yeah, hover over the successes.
Oh, gotcha.
Avion, are you there?
Yeah. Can I fork hunting?
What?
Sure, actually. That makes sense, I guess.
Into an agility test?
Yeah.
You can fork skills into.
Yeah, you can. You can fork skills in a
Oh.
sense.
Can I get another die to for assassination wise?
Yeah.
Like the only other skill that I have. Hey, that's a success.
And that is a success, so it's actually a 5 now.
So yes, it's now a 5.
Oh, it's a 5 now. We all get to re-roll, right?
No.
I'm going to fate point mine here.
Okay.
Or wait, wouldn't we like combine ours since we're all going for the same thing? It's kind of a.
That's the highest.
Yeah.
The person with the highest agility would roll, and then you guys would all.
Yeah, literally that's what happened. Is I rolled the highest agility, which is Talia. She failed,
I have
and
6.
so. Well, okay. I mean, again, like, I'm just rolling. We're all rolling because we keep failing. So every one of you so far has failed to be quick enough. I will roll for the
No,
worst.
I mean,
No,
like-
but isn't this supposed to be like a contributed test?
Yeah,
one
like,
person
Oh,
was
it
roll
can be.
rolls
It
and
can be.
everybody else
Yeah,
just-
if you want to just do that instead.
because we're
Sure, we can re-roll. We can re-roll everything and do that. So I mean, literally everyone can give you an advantage dice on or a helping dice. So unless John
Who has the
wants to
highest-
take that difficult test.
No. I would rather give a helping dice.
Sure. Got it. All right, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 helping dice because of the mercenaries as well.
okay.
Yeah. So
Is
the
it,
difficulty
is
is
it
like
roll
5.
slash, or is it slash roll?
Slash
D6?
roll.
Slash
1d6.
roll.
No,
Space.
just roll an agility. Oh, okay. I don't know what we're doing then.
Well, I rolled already and I got a 2, so
Again,
with
like
1 6. So do you want to?
Oh,
I
add
would
on
be
top of
fine
that
with
or reroll?
re-rolling the whole thing if you want to.
Yeah, you can just.
Okay.
It's a completely different roll. Just go for it.
So with 6 modifier dice and then whatever else you want to fork in if you have anything.
Gosh, it's gonna do it.
Observation.
Yeah, definitely.
If I
yeah.
notice it
Yeah,
before he does.
Ah,
You actually definitely would notice it before he does. Because you're looking at her and she just is behind him.
Gotcha. And is it 5 now? You said?
It should be 6 for all of the people that are helping you.
No, the obstacle.
Oh, the obstacle, yes, is 5. Yep.
yes.
Surprise!
Yay!
Nice.
How did you just get 7?
Okay, so this is what happens then. It's like a face-off between Cadmail and Podino, right? Like, so Cadmail like steps in with his mercenaries, and Podino like is there like hesitating with his knife as like Talia is standing there with her staff, and the princess steps out, and Cadmail, you notice this like right before Podino does, and it's that 1 second that gives you that advantage before she speaks, and you just like race towards the situation, and you
I'd probably shove her back in the
shove her back in the pantry.
in the pantry.
Sure, yeah.
Nothing to see here.
No.
You just close the door. All right, Podino, do you just kind of like give up at that point then?
I mean, nah, I'd probably.
Try to stab. Try to stab
And then,
Cadmail.
I feel like I wouldn't surrender.
That's fine. Just attack Cadmail. Actually, this would be what is it called? A bloody versus with everybody, because it's everybody against you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and add up the dice here.
Bloody versus.
Yeah, so it's basically like a lot like the combat in Mistborn, because you add up all your dice that you have with everybody, and then you decide what part is going to.
No, I'll just surrender. That's gonna make the story more interesting because I don't actually want to kill any of these characters.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't contribute to the story at all.
Okay, sure.
Buddy, that's
All right, so Podino drops his weapon. Iris, do you walk in at this point?
Probably, yeah.
So you just walk in. Do you have your sword? Did you hear what was going on?
I don't know. Like, would I hear this? This is a pretty big.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Did you know where they were putting her?
No, not necessarily. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so maybe you just poke your head in and you're like, "What's going on in here?"
Yeah.
You didn't. Would we have told him? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think you would have.
I would assume you would not have, particularly after what just finding him.
Unless the princess demanded it or something.
No, she didn't. She didn't. She wouldn't. She didn't think of it. She didn't think about the fact that you wouldn't tell him.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Ari stuck his head in and asked what was going on.
I mean,
We're saving your girlfriend, idiot.
Wait, so they tell me that like, oh, he's an assassin.
No, you just heard Cadmail say, "We're saving your girlfriend, you idiot."
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean? Just face palms.
No, how about I say like, watch who you say that to. Watch who you say.
I love your character so much. He is literally the cocky noble to every extent.
Can I say that? Like, watch who you say that to, peasant.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's good. I mean, to be honest, I think you might not say peasant. I think you might say like, a derogatory term for the dragon bloods, like lizard or something.
Yeah. Call me an idiot.
You dead boy.
He just face palms and ignores him. Then, what are we? Does Talia have Connor then, or Podino?
Yeah, I think she basically just smacks him in the face and knocks him out.
Okay, good. We should probably discuss our plan here with him. He's quite obviously an assassin. They're one of the assassins sent after the princess.
Wait. After I hear that, can I like freak out and be like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
should kill him? Like, take out my sword and start like marching at him.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I'm about to like just slit his throat. Like, I say we kill him. Like assassin. Then we should kill him. And I just like take it out and start marching towards him.
Okay, what does everybody say? I don't think Talia really cares either way.
And kind of like he's like unconscious, and I just grab him and like stick it to his throat. And like if someone tries, I don't know if I'm just do it. But
I don't know. Is everybody stopping him?
Hey, should I do it? Like, might as well kill him, right?
I'm just like,
no, I think Talia would care.
yeah,
She'd want to interrogate me.
Like, because that's the thing. I think Talia like goes along with whatever Avion or Cadbale are okay with it at this point. I think unless somebody stops Iris, I think she just is like what are we doing? Like, I don't think. Yeah,
wait,
go ahead.
Wait, Josh, if you're okay with it, I think you'd be the one to stop him because you don't want blood in your kitchen.
Exactly. Get out of my kitchen.
I mean, if someone like tells me not to
go doing
like,
that.
hey, no, we
in the
need to
kitchen.
interrogate him. I'll be like,
I'd probably be like, well, there's cleaner ways to execute someone if we can just toss him overboard.
fine. I'd rather not have him on the ship.
That's true.
I just say let's give the man a chance to speak. Is Adam the one who wants to kill him?
Well, I just kind of like, yeah, I'm about to, but I'm not like gonna just do it. Like I'm like, hey, like, should I do it? Like I'm gonna do it. Are you gonna do anything?
I looked at him. I'm like, boy, let's give the lizard a chance to speak.
Oh man.
I just put my sword away.
Honestly, Avion, he spoke to me enough.
Then Talia's like, so should we kill him then?
I think he is certainly guilty. It is probably. What are the here? I'm gonna use my. I know about laws. That was a thing I learned smuggling. I'm going to use law-wise to see what I know about the.
I plead parlay.
What laws are
You're
here,
unconscious.
like as far as.
Parlay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll graduated, and I'll just tell you what you know.
Parlay.
Can I force my read skill as far as what I've read in journals and things?
Not unless you're actually like going to your quarters and like looking at law books if you have them.
Oh, true. That would take too long. So no. I mean, if we need to, but
Just
okay,
your
what's the
initial knowledge. Just make it a graduated test. So I'll have one. Yeah. So.
Okay, I only have 3, so we'll see what I know. 2.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think the basics that you know is like technically. I mean, you don't necessarily have enough to like just kill him. Like, I mean, technically, what you really should do is take him back to a civilized like a city back in New Amhati and get him a trial and like provide evidence and witnesses and stuff like that. But I think, I mean, you know from your time at sea and as a smuggler that most of the time people just take care of this themselves on the seas and it's not really talked about. But legally, what you should
could
do,
get away with it.
yeah.
Gotcha. I'd probably mention that. Be like, well, legally the laws around here do prohibit executions on ships. But since I control all the documents that flow through here, no one needs to know.
And I think you see on
It's
Talia's.
not in my kitchen.
Hey, don't get blood on my kitchen floor.
I think you see in Talia's face like a bit of a struggle, and I think at first she seems like she's agreeing with you, like, oh yeah, we can just kill him, like no one's gonna know. And then she like straightens her posture, like sets her staff like leaning against the side of the galley, and then like folds her hands in front of her and says, I think we should take him back for a proper trial. And you can tell that she's trying very hard to be noble-like.
When the only noble here actually wants to just slit his throat immediately and get it over with. Or wait, Avion, what do you think?
Avion's a noble too. Yeah.
You should weigh in on
I want to see what he has to say and if he knows anything about the plot to kill said princess.
I mean, he went straight for the princess as soon as he saw her.
Yeah, there's literally everything you have on me. The only thing you would need me alive for is if you think there are others with me, and if so, they probably would have done something.
Yeah, that would be like the only strategic thing as far as do we think there's anyone else, and would he give them up as far as...
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, Podino. Technically, we have this mechanic called circles, and you could technically make a circles roll to see if you had other people on this ship that were helping you.
I don't think I
Would that
did.
be
I think we should have done that.
or pre-oriented though?
It usually would be.
Yeah, that would be predestination, Trevor. Sorry, I had to.
Yes.
No, it usually would be, but especially because like we're just kind of making this up as we go along with like what the specifics of what happened were. Like we didn't even know what the cargo was at all until we got to the second session. I'm willing to make that circles roll if we wanted to, if Connor wants to, but
Respawn.
Nah, I don't think we should.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you just take him to your quarters then, Cadmail? Or do you dump him over the side of the sea, of the ocean, or the boat, into the ocean? If you do that, you should probably either...
Am I making the final decision?
Apparently.
I think you are.
I mean, we could have like a ship trial. Is that a thing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think that would be really interesting, actually.
Yeah, most of it is mock. Like a lot of any trials that people have at sea, for the most part, are usually just mock trials that end very one-sidedly. But it's not unheard of. Yeah, it's not unheard of to have like.
We at least need to have a be thing to tell the crew what we're doing. If we just randomly dump a guy,
dump a guy over the ocean,
everyone else would feel like what?
Yeah.
Good point.
You gotta explain.
It was a part of the stew.
Yeah,
he ruined
the meat.
Mutiny.
Hey, if Jontos really did want to rig this in his favor, he could actually like point out the whole rat poison thing and maybe get
true.
Get him to get like people to believe that it wasn't his fault that the meat. Like you could say he was trying to poison everybody.
You know, I found him the other day in the pantry looking at the rat poison. I didn't think much of it at the time, but it seems awfully suspicious now that he's probably why the stew was so bad tonight. He's trying to poison all of us. Shouldn't wonder.
Interesting.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and take our second break there, and then we'll open up
yeah.
with the mock trial next. So, all right, stick around. I got more Burning Wheel to come right after this.